Anderson Silva reacts following his split decision win over Julio Chavez Jr. in boxing. He posts on Instagram, "I'm grateful for all the opportunities that life has given me, all the difficulties I've been through, and I never stopped believing in my potential. I always dedicated myself to the maximum, overcoming all obstacles, never letting myself get down for absolutely anything. I am immensely grateful to everyone who was part of my journey, to those who cheered for my success and even those who played against, because each one of them was a key part for me to get here. Finally, my people, this message it's for you, my followers. Don't stop believing. Do the best with what you have at the moment. Donate 100% in everything you do, with your heart and with love. No one but you can dictate the rules of your journey. Kiss. My people. Success is the result of hard work, a lot of love and dedication." Leon Edwards has done a complete 180-degree turn on Jorge Masvidal, telling BT Sports' John Gooden that he is no longer interested in that matchup because Gamabert is yesterday's news. Edwards is currently on a 9-fight win streak and is willing to wait for a title shot against the winner of the upcoming title rematch between Kamaru Usman and Colby Covington. "I know they're talking about Masvidal, but I've been asking to fight Masvidal F. King 2 or 3 years ago," Edwards said, like running him down, but he kept turning me down and saying that I don't want to fight, even though the UFC wanted it. Now I feel he's just been chinned for the world title. I don't feel I need to do that now. I'll wait for my title shot. I worked hard to get here and it's just more time to plan.
This is a new chapter for me. You know how the sport works. When you knock a motherfucker out, you go to the next level and you really start to get on the road. Nobody gonna remember those fights. You know, to be honest, all those fights during the pandemic, all those fights during the Apex, no crowd, that's going to all become an exhibition in our life. It's not going to be remembered like the UFC 205s or the big U2 arena fights. You just can't. The fans made it. The fans made it what it was. So for me, I think what people are going to see is a continuation of what they saw against Luke without me getting caught. The pressure, the dominance, he's back. And one thing that, I agree with you. Yeah, I may have been looking for the crazy right hand, but it was also sometimes in fights where I just didn't even I wasn't even there. I'm like, oh, am I losing this dude? Like, I was really having these conversations with me, but nobody was really hurting me. Nobody was really like, put me in a position where I thought they were gonna knock me out, but it was like, I was just really just having a bad dream out there. And you can't just throw the right hand without using the jab. Like, I got a really, really good jab, but I've never used it. I punch to the body really, really well. I've never used it in fight. I kick. Every time I kick somebody's pins, some breaks or tears. And I never kick. So I had so many more weapons and tools than the overhand right. But the overhand right was a punch that got me the belt. It was a punch that put a lot of people down on canvas. Most of my memorable knockouts come from the right hand. And, the funny thing is, the coach I was working with in Miami had never seen my fights before. And he trained me. He said, I want to see your fights. I want to train you first, right? He told me, Tyron, your left hook is your knockout punch. The right hand's good, but your left hook is your knockout punch. And I just started laughing because I'm like, I just have the shittiest left hook ever. And I worked so much on the left hook to try to get it better so I can, trick people to think about the right hand and throw the left hook. I didn't get a chance to use it in MMA, but I'll get a chance to use it in boxing.
Talk to me a little bit about the difference between training and boxing. I mean, do you find it easier? Do you find it harder? Easier.
Way easier.
Easier, because I love it. Everybody loves to look good in shadow boxing, hit things, making crack noise and punching, making people miss and hit them. And then it's one sport. Now, granted, we got the layers of the sport. You got the counter offense and the offense, the long punches, the punching as they're punching, the weaving, the rolling, the slipping, the pivots, the angles, what to do when you hurt, what to do when you got somebody else hurt. But to be honest, when you think of the MMA, we have to do those same breakdowns of wrestling, of jiu-jitsu, of kickboxing, of karate, of somebody that's really strong, somebody that's really aggressive, somebody that has great cardio. We got to really get ourselves ready for that. And what happens when that person gets corona or that freaking gets injured? We are expected to fight anybody, anytime. So after you dedicate 8 weeks, 6 to 8 weeks to somebody that we could have fight, you could be walking in. And one time they wanted me to fight Darren Till, Kobe, and then 3 weeks before I fought Darren Till, they said, no, it's going to be Darren Till. I'm like, I'm in Missouri, dog. At that time, I was going through a divorce. I'm in St. Louis. I got to have my kids at this time. I can't fly out anywhere. I got all the wrestlers I need in Missouri. That's like a wrestling country, right? I'm fighting Kobe. I got people to mimic him. Now you want to switch me to fight Darren Till, who's 6'2", striker, completely different fighter. And all my coaches are like, I told Dana, I said, Dean's on your show. Dana White looking for a fight. Like, he's out of the country. And I can't grab Duke and take him from Duke Sport and bring him to Missouri. And then they told me, well, when you get done with your business, you come back and defend for the belt.